Hey y'all. Well, it's been a minute since I've put out a new video. Hi babies, all the doggies. Hi June, my dad's dog. Careful, careful. Careful, all right now. I've got, oh my God. They've already got me down. Okay. No! Okay, get down. No, get down. Oh no, here she comes. Are you being crazy, girl? You being crazy, win. How'd you buy? No. You see how you got wet feet? You been swimming already. Okay, excuse me. It's been a minute. I honestly don't know how people have the time to film and edit and schedule and put out and do whatever else when they have another job. I own my own business locally here, and I'm just trying to get it to where it's going to be able to make ends meet. Okay? It's been having a hard time ever since COVID. Just like an up and down roller coaster. I've had to pivot so many times with my business. So, because of that, I don't have a lot of time to just sit here and really, like, when I have things to do around my house or anywhere, I'm just having to, like, get it done. It's hard to, like, post up a video camera tripod thing and, you know, get this shot and get that shot and talk about it. Sometimes, meaning like all the time, I just got to get it done. So I apologize to you guys for not getting out videos more regularly. It is my goal to be able to do that, because I do want to document my life around here in West Texas. I just lost my father in February, and that's been, anyone that's lost a parent knows how life-changing that is. And the grieving process is just something I've never experienced before. And it is almost kind of like having depression. It's just like off and on constantly. And so for the last 4 days, it's been not so easy for me, and it's gotten worse each day. So I wanted to come on here and give you guys an update and let you guys know what I've been doing. I've been just very busy trying to get everything organized and ready for a big trip that me and my sisters are going on this summer. And there's a lot that has to be done around the property to make that happen. I have 13 animals. After my dad died, I took over his dog, Junebug. I have lived on my dad's property for 12 years, which is crazy to say that it's been 12 years now. This house I bought. It's my house. My nephew has a house on the property, which we're going to buy him out. That way he can go off and do his own thing off the property. And because he's already paid off that house as well. My dad has a house up here, and I'm basically buying out my sisters. So I'm going to eventually own this piece of property with all the dwellings. And eventually, in the very near future, I'm going to have to seriously think about how to make money on this land. And I've already been thinking about it and different ways to do it. One way, I'm going to do an Airbnb. I probably will do that. If not, just like a local renting situation. Because I will be renting his house out, Nick's house. And then, what else? A farm stand. A farm stand is something that I've wanted to do for several years. And I really want to do it. It's something that I can just set up and just leave out there. And if it does anything, it does anything. But I have so many herbs that I can make into teas and tinctures and just whatever. I I want to do that and make like flower bouquets, and it'll like happen seasonally. Like, so seasonally, like I could have seedlings that I could sell, because I just have so much that I could offer for people. Because I want to start selling like trees as well, because I have these desert willows and I can propagate them, which they're not easy to propagate, I'll be honest. But it's something that's just something I want to get into. I'm hoping it will make me at least, you know, a couple, like like probably a handful of hundreds of dollars a month, you know, is what I'm hoping. $300 to $500 a month is what I'd like to make off that farm stand. So it's not a lot, but it's something that would help ease the burden of the finances here. Something that I didn't even realize until I was older, of course, but owning a piece of property doesn't mean you own the property. Payments don't stop there, right? And all of you people that own a home outright know this. That's the thing. This property is paid for. And once I buy it from my sisters, it will be paid for then too. I won't have any payments except for insurance and taxes. And taxes here are not that much, thankfully, but it is still like literally like a whole payment, like a whole house payment a month. So you have to save up for that kind of thing. And so it's a little stressful, especially since I don't make a whole lot in my other business and I work all the freaking time. So I am trying to organize my life, and it has been very difficult. This channel really is all about creating the life that you want. And it's not easy, right, in this world, because there's just so many obstacles that are thrown in your way, especially if you just sometimes it just doesn't work out for me a lot of the times, or it seems that way, but it does work out a lot of the time as well. So learning to be grateful, learning to be content, and yeah, learning that, and not just learning, but accepting that it is just hard to live here in West Texas. It finally rained today, but I can't even tell you the last time it rained. Yeah, just realizing, I guess, finally that living here in West Texas is something of its own. I really love to garden, and it just dawned on me, I don't know why, but all these people I follow on YouTube about gardening, they're like, do this, do that, it's easy. Oh, you get this and all this. But you fail to realize in the background, it's green. It's lush. Here, they don't call it amarillo for nothing. Amarillo means yellow in Spanish. Isn't that right? Yeah. Yellow like you. Yeah. Yellow like my angels. It's my big beauty. It's my big beauty. So, just trying to accept where I live and the culture around that. And being okay with that. Just knowing that it's dusty. It's dirty. It's rugged. It's windy. It's hot. It's all the things. Okay? It's dry. It's not wet in any capacity. Isn't that right, Jack? So, I think realizing that will help me continue on. My house has been driving me nuts. More and more and more. I have 14 animals. I know people say, what's one more? You know, when I got my dad's dog, June. And I'll be damned, excuse me, if I complain about anything to my sisters or my mother, because I don't want anyone to think I can't handle things. because I don't think it's proper or fair to move June off this property. Luckily, I've got 2 other sisters that want June, that want to take her to their house. But it's just, I don't think that's right to do. But in the same token of it all, not one of my sisters has offered money to help me pay for food or anything like that, or even really has asked about her since my dad's death. So, for the last couple weeks, but after my dad's death. So, I am feeding 14 animals. And it's not easy, especially when I'm trying to feed them halfway decent. So, it's been tough, but I know I'm going to get there. If anyone has any tips on organization, let me know. I have tried so many different things, but so many obstacles get in the way. I have to always pivot. I'm always having to pivot. And I'm pretty good at adapting, but dang, I'm telling you, I just need a break. I need it to all just fall into place for me. But does it ever fall into place for anybody? So that's why we have to find contentment. Well, I'm going to leave it here, guys. This is my little update. I promise I'm going to try and get a real video out there, because there's so much to do around this property, and I want to take you guys with me. It's just that if you have any, this is what I need help with. You got peacocks, you got donkeys, you got every kind of bird you could think of. Anyway, so I'm trying to get my budgeting together. I'm trying to get my household together. I'm trying to get my animals together. I'm trying to get the outside of my household together. And that includes the whole property. So it's like 5.5 acres with several dwellings. And I'm trying to get my business together. So, if you have any tips, I'd love to hear them. I've tried so many, I'm willing to try more. Anyway, in the meantime, try and create the life that you want. I know I'm going to keep trying until I do it. And I think I already have it, honestly. Because when I think back in my 20s, my vision boards, I've got everything that was on my vision board. So, it's society that makes us feel like we need more. Don't let that sway you. Okay? We have to stand strong in who we really are. And I'm really happy with where I'm at, what I have, and what I'm doing. I hope you are too. Until then, create the life you want, subscribe to the RUFF crew, and we'll see you hopefully next week.